Now, usually when I do a look back video, vehicle usually runs and drives, but I'm gonna go ahead do one for old Merv anyway. It came quite a way, far away anyway. So let's just take a quick look back on Merv, and then we'll talk about it a little bit. What do you call a transmission with 1 park and 5 neutrals? Mine. So there it was, beginning and end of Merv. Merv is leaving in the morning, actually. And I had an older gentleman come up, listen to the engine, decided that's what he's buying it for, with the engine only. So, bittersweet. I'm taking a loss on it, but I'll be honest, I lost a lot of motivation on this thing over the year and a half I've had it. So eager for it at first, and then it just was almost seemed like it's issue after issue, and sometimes you gotta let it go. See, I had an issue with the distributor, the fuel filter clogging up the carburetor, finding a drive shaft. Little odds and ends here and there. And the big one was the transmission. And a buddy of mine actually ended up deciding to sell his transmission finally, which was a 350 turbo short tail shaft, just like what's in Merv. Well, went ahead and bought it, but I already had this Merv listed for sale or trade just in case, because move on to other projects, other things I need to get done, and I just lost so much motivation on this build, and the transmission was just kind of that final kick. But I went ahead and bought the transmission off my buddy because he had it rebuilt, and I know for a fact personally, after he had it rebuilt, he only drove it for 30 minutes because he didn't like the way the 350 turbo was set up with his 373 gears, so he went to an automatic overdrive. So literally, it is a fresh rebuilt transmission. I went ahead and bought it from him, and the plan was that if it didn't sell by fall, I was going to go ahead and pull the engine and transmission out and then put that transmission in it. Because I looked, there's no way to drop the transmission. The bolts for the transmission are up against the firewall. There's no getting it. So had to pull the radiator support, pull that radiator, pull that engine all the way out, and I have other projects, other things to do, and I had a lot of hopes for Merv in the very beginning, and just fizzled out, and it's just taking too long, and motivation's gone. So I don't know what's going to happen to Merv. I know the older gentleman is going to use the engine in his 72 Blazer, and he's said he's going to have someone help him. He's going to give Merv to that person, so who knows? Maybe it might be on the street somewhere around Salsa, I guess, or somewhere around there. I don't know. So there it is. It happens. Sometimes you got to get out from under a project and just move on to something else because it can eat at you. This is it for old Merv. I hope you enjoyed the series. I hope you look forward to others. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, thanks for watching.